Namaste. Today we will complete our subject Flowering of Life, third part. Yes, brothers and sisters, this subject is very interesting, and every human being will cross the stream. And last week we entered into the stream. That means we have taken the first initiation. Now, how we will become the adept? Every religion, every philosophy, though silently they have given details of the way we will conclude this journey. Of course, some of the religions, some of the spiritual teachers, they are silent. They did not give details of traveling or completing the stream. But in theosophic literatures, we will find particularly master and path, then way of discipleship, path of disciples. You will have a vivid experiences of different spiritual travelers throughout the world. It is not limited to any particular religion or particular individual. We have the scriptures with us, but it is minded, it is an outer husk. So we have to travel, even if there are our teachers, they will guide us, but we have to travel on our own feet to cross the stream. One advanced disciple sitting on the shore and doing all kinds of work, except how to cross he was not doing. So when Lord Buddha was passing nearby, then this disciple asked Mahatman, how can I cross the river? How can I cross the stream? Then Buddha told him, unless you enter into the stream and do the necessary work, you cannot complete the stream. So it is you have to enter the stream and cross the stream. So that is the path we have to complete today. It is also, as you know, it is all intellectual discussion, but in our daily life, in our mundane world, we have to do our work, own work, and cross the stream. At whatever place we are doing, whatever works is possible for us. Now let us move from man with first initiation to become an adept. Then we will say Aham eva param brahm. Let us proceed. So we have a last time discussion. Within us is the way, the truth, and the life. There are 7 types of person we discussed in the last day, last Sunday, like administrative persons, philosophers, service-oriented, science, art and music, devotional, ceremonial type of person. There are 5 stages of development. Ideal man, probationary people, then accepted people, then a son of the master, then initiate. Then a person is initiated and entered into the stream. Just a few moments ago I told you the stream. So we will be safe on the judgment day. So let us see the temperaments. Same thing, administrative, philosophy, science, art, music, science, devotional, ceremony. Whole human being in the world are divided into more or less 7 qualities. And these qualities are within us, which is today in this life, one quality is within us more, other are a little less. But we have to complete, we have to, all the qualities we have to be completed, means we have to be, it will be to reach at a perfection. In the same line, there are 7 rays, who are the king, administrator, philosopher and teacher, third service, even astrology attached with the service, because by knowing the astrology you can do better service, you are more tactful. Then art and music, poet, all these things coming under 4th range. Then scientist and observer, they are also there. Devotional mystics, then ceremonial masters are there. So like this going on. Then what are the qualities are necessary? Our Lord, our inner head, who have formed the Theosophical Society, they have given a number of letters for us. I have called out some qualifications in which we can arm with and travel. Unselfishness, Mahatma says. Unselfishness and the want of self-sacrifice are the greatest impediments on the path. Selfishness, swarth, and want of self-sacrifice, little personality always troubling us, that we have to sacrifice. Mahatma told us in his letter, this personality is like a flashing light. You have to discard it, you have to transcend it today in this life or in future lives. You have to. Those are the 2 greatest impediments on the path. Compassion. Mahatma, they are known as masters of compassion. Since there is a hope for man only in man, I would not let one cry whom I could save. I means, that is Mahatmas. But I means here in the mandala I can save the others, the life around us. So I will not let one cry whom I could save. Devotional, eager faith in the truth, just one, can move mountains of, can move mountains of ignorance and prejudice. If you have a faith on the great teachers, on their occult brotherhood, so the mountains of ignorance and prejudice can be removed. So that is the instruction given to us. Then truth. The adept sees and feels and lives in the very source of all fundamental truths. The universal spiritual essence of nature, Shiva, the creator, the destroyer and regenerator. The Shiva whom we are worshipping, it is within our heart, and they are the all source of fundamental truths. The adepts, when we reach the adepthood, we can see, feels, lives in the very source of all fundamental truths. That is the spiritual essence of nature. So it is within our heart. Then purification. The process of self-purification, my brothers and sisters, is not a work of a movement. Today we cannot purify ourselves in a movement, nor for in a few months, but it will take years even may extend a series of lives. Then sympathy, have confidence in yourself, as we have in every one of us, one of you. For there is not a single member of the Theosophical Society without a link. The sympathy, have confidence in yourself as you have in every one of you. For there is not a single member of the society without link with us, with the great ones, with the occult hierarchy, or whose help we do not need. And we have not chosen each one of you because we need you. You need each other and we need you all. So how sympathetic our approach should have been. You will find in a different branches of Theosophical Society, there are difference of opinion. There are division of many things among themselves. So how beautifully Mahatma given. We have not chosen each one of you because we need you. You need each other and we need your help. Then next, courage in traveling your thorny path. I say again, courage and hope. Two things is very important. We require courage to travel, even if many obstacles will come to us. Then we should have a hope that we will reach there. Tolerance. We refuse no one. Mahatma says we refuse no one. Each one who will be purified, and Mahatma will take all those persons to their ranks. We refuse no one. Spheres of usefulness can be found everywhere. What a beautiful sentence. Self-reliance. If not, it is not enough that you should set the example of pure, virtuous life and a tolerant spirit. This is but negative goodness, and for jealousy will never do. Kindly look this sentence. Self-reliance means you have a confidence to travel. But Mahatma mentioned here only simple purification is not enough. You have to go outside from your home. Help the persons, individual, known and unknown. Help them in their struggle. Help them by your thought power. Even unknown person can be helped. You go outside your home, travel, help others. And by sitting here in your home, and purification is, Mahatma says, only a negative quality. So now we will be a little serious. What is going to happen, we will see. Today is Dasara. Already Lalita ji already badhai de diya. So there are 10 fetters. So that is what. Man acquired many qualities during his journey in the lower kingdom. Man's man means the individual soul acquired many qualities because they have to struggle, they have to discard their hard material bodies here now in different kingdoms. So what they have acquired will measure persons' ignorance, and that divine spark, that is also ignorance to me. Irritation, pride, attraction for Roop and Aroop, anger, attraction towards astral world, prejudice, doubt, I-ness. These qualities are no more required by the first initiation person who has taken the first initiate and who are already entered the stream. But it is with the man as fetters. As an individual, it is with me. They have to be transcendented, they have to be discarded, they have to be purified, controlled, so that it will not be an obstruction or hindrance to me in my path of journey. Before we cross the stream. What are the stages in the path? Theosophy says, I am giving you to from the top, fifth initiation, then fourth, third, second. Hindu say Atita, Paramhansa, Hansa, Bahudaka, Kutichakka. Christians say ascent, crucifixion, transfiguration, baptism, virgin bath. These are the Christian things. So we will travel from first to second. There are three fetters, are the delusion of self, I. This is my physical body. It is I am the control of it, and this is myself. Real self is within my heart, that I have forgotten, but we have to realize to some extent now. Because we have to unfold our consciousness from first to second. That is, we will experience some buddhic experience in between. Then there are doubt of the existence of the masters, divine occult hierarchy, masters of wisdom, God's plan. We have doubt of different kinds. Somebody will give you good advice or spiritual advice. We have doubt whether it is true or false. There are many kinds of doubt which is within us, and it is always reflected outside. In every now and then we have a doubtful mind, so that we have to discard, that we have to transcend. Then superstition. In the Dasara festival we know how superstitious we are. In some parts of Odisha there are many billions, lakhs of animals will be butchered today. But fortunately Corona saves those animals. Even government machinery cannot stop. And throughout the world what type of superstition is going on. That we have to discard. Reliance upon rites and ceremonies is to be discarded. One must cast off this fetter, because within him is the way, the truth and the life. So what is necessary of ceremony? Then next unfoldment is when the Great One finds his people transcended the three fetters which I just mentioned, serve the life around him, known as well unknown. In the last class we discussed known persons, devas, angels, ancestor and other known. But we have to serve the unknowns, those who have no knowledge of them. We have no knowledge of them, that we have to serve them. On that too unselfishly. So his consciousness, the person who is traveling, again unfolded, and he moved to second unfoldment. And when I taken second unfoldment, it is in the lower mental plane, in my lower body. After that I will come once. I will take incarnation only one times only. So after taking second initiation, I will do more work unselfishly for the whole humanity, not only humanity but to plant life, but to animal life, environment, protection of environment, all these things. That is my duty, I have to do. Unless I will do that, there is no further unfoldment. By doing that, more divine knowledge which will be within us will be unfolded. Actually there is no fetters between second to third. Next proceed. So third initiation is in higher mental body, higher in mental plane. The higher mind is the reflection of divine wisdom. Mind, higher mind, then intuition or buddhic plane. So mind almost at that time will be little more silence and silence. The moment it is becoming more silent, the wisdom will coming to us. So the higher mind will be more of the reflection of divine wisdom. And when the higher mind is the tool of intuition, he is ready. The person is ready, individual is ready to take the next step, that is the third unfoldment or third initiation. He became Anagami, the not returning. Between third and fourth, there are two more fetters. That is Kamaraga, sensuality. Fifth is anger. All cruder forms are gone during the chelaship. We have left many things. But now the subtle forms are there, which is more dangerous for us in this path, this stage of path. After he transcended fourth and fifth fetters, he is ready to take fifth initiation. Before one take the fifth initiation, fourth initiation, one will face the darkest period of the life. That is the greatest danger. Even Lord Christ, many senior Theosophy Society members have already faced. If you see the Alcott, Blavatsky, then lastly I will not mention many names, I will mention the Radha Bandar, how she faced the life. Just after marriage, many things happened to her, and it was the darkest period of her life. So every individual being who are on the path or nearing in the path or in the traveling the path into the stream, they have to face. And the severest test will be on when he will completed the third initiation and is supposed to take the fourth. That is the darkest period of one's life. Everyone will leave you, including your spiritual teacher. Your spiritual teacher will leave you. But that is, so to say, a misconception. Because the bond between the teacher and Sisya is a universal law. It is the never ending, never, it cannot be broken. But it is the illusion to us that my guru, my friends, my relatives, my close ones left me. But that very moment, if you are honest, sincere, then you will take the fourth initiation. And Brother Tim Bad, present president, in one of his article, he mentioned that not only that period, every individual being honest, sincere in their spiritual life, they will face now and then this type of experience, darkest life in their day-to-day life also. I am giving a very example. This yellow person is our astral, lower mind, and also etheric body, and seven is personal, is a physical body. These are our personality. Top is our Atma, Buddhi, and higher mind. So when we transcend, enter into the path, we are here, then we have to cover all these things. When we reach here, then it is means we have transcended, and already we have completed all this personality. It will transcended, it will come to next. So, brother, actually here we taken the fourth initiation, entered the nirvanic plane. Before that, people is developing buddhic body. Now he, with the perfect body, enters the intuitive plane with the full awareness. He is now Arhat, or the Buddhic terminology, Paramahansa, crucifixion, which is in Christian terminology, crucifixion and resurrection. After that, fourth to fifth, we have to leave another 5 fetters. Laltaji mentioned Dasara Das. So here are 10 fetters. So already we left 5. Now fourth to fifth, we have again take another 5 fetters. We have to take another these 5 fetters and leave it. Not living means throw it away. We have to transcend it. Desire for life in world of forms. That is another attraction. World of forms, we have a desire. Attraction to our roop. Then attraction to our roop, invisible words, still we have attraction. Then pride, ego. we have a developed ego because I am traveling path, that we have to. Here Mahatma mentioned work like a person whom others will consider is nothing in the eye of our law. Enlightened path says humility. Nothing in the eye of law means you are the most powerful person in the world. So don't try to make yourself, attempt yourself, but be nothing. So that is the pride you have to live. Irritability, last little irritable. Anytime anybody, someone will speak to you, you will get irritation. So that is the last but one factor. Then the ignorance. When you reach the last stage, ignorance, that I myself and other is separate. This separation because of avidya, ignorance. The moment you transcend it, moment there is no other, brothers and sisters, when there is no other, then your ignorance gone and you will take the fifth initiation. You now take the final step that makes you as a Superman, Aseka. You are the master, Jivan Mukta. You stands in the light of Nirvana, a great day for a monad, Atman. He gains not for himself, but for all the creatures in this earth. So your progress, your completing journey, and your completing journey from human kingdom, entering into the superhuman kingdom, is not for you only, it is for the all creatures. It is for the all humanity, subhuman, superhuman. All nature rejoices in your achievements. One more savior of humanity has again joined in the occult brotherhood. Actually, what happens at that time? It is in the scripture text I am just quoting. First thing you should remember, nobody will make you an adept. It is you who yourself will proceed, travel and complete the journey. So adept is not created but made by himself. Yourself you have to make. An adept in the spiritual sense is one who have developed to perfection the faculties which all human beings possess in germinal or restricted form. All human beings possess that faculties within their heart. The hardship you have faced throughout your life, throughout your spiritual journey, are thousandfold rewarded when you become the adept. You are the center of peace, compassion and love. It is a state of true and deep knowledge. There is no duality. There is no self to know because you have transcended all knowledge. There is no knower or object of knowledge. It is the stage of nirvana, moksha or salvation, implying full union between the knower and the known. He is now a member of occult brotherhood, hierarchy of the world or the inner government of the world. At this stage, one will choose out of the 7 ways, which is known as in the Dharmakaya, Shambhavakaya, Nirmanakaya. These are the stages mentioned in the Master of the Path. And of course it is Buddhic terminology. Let us see what are those. When you completed, what are those stages? Buddha, Dharmakaya, you become merged, means your consciousness is unfolded like the ultimate reality, and no question of doing any work. You will come again when it is necessary as an avatar Purush. Then a Shambhavakaya, once in a year, like Buddha. So, there are 3 things, that is Dharmakaya, Shambhavakaya, Nirmanakaya. So Dharmakaya and Shambhavakaya we have already discussed. Nirmanakaya is a Seth or one kind of stages, or you can say unfoldment of your consciousness, where you have 5 types of work you can do. You can be a spiritual powerhouse, from where the persons get spiritual power for their progress. The best example is like our electrical power station, from where you are getting electrical energy in a different parts of your house, building, cities, etc. Like that, the spiritual power. Then second Nirmanaka work or you have to do is to become devas and angels of this chain, or in future chains, races, sub-races, branch races. Thirdly, you can be immediate workers of the solar logos, help the solar logos in his mighty works. Fourth, you can be the masters, and you know the role of the masters. They are the members of the inner government of the world. They are the rulers doing number of works for the humanity. Then fifth, we are the workers of the future chains and races. Those Mahatma who have taken sixth initiation, means above the fifth initiation, they have taken one initiation more. They will lead 7 rays. I have mentioned you earlier, there are 7 temperaments, so also 7 rays, and each ray is headed by one of the great masters. This is the occult hierarchy, inner government of the world, in which top always there is a triangle in the top, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. In Theosophy we are known as first logos, second logos, third logos. Third logos is Brahma, is first outpouring. The second logos is Vishnu, second outpouring. Then first logos is Shiva. Then coming down, you will have this Sanat Kumar, who has taken the very initiation that is known as 9th initiation. He is known as king, always represented through 5-pointed star. The 5-pointed star you must have seen in different parts of flags, emblem, many things you will see 5-pointed star. 5-pointed star is the symbol of king of the earth, Sanat Kumar. Then next is 8th initiation. Those who have taken the 8th initiation, they are at that level. Buddha, Lord Gautam, then Pratyeka Buddha. Then next 7th initiation, those who have taken 7th initiation, they are Mahachan, then Vaibhasutta Manu, then Bodhisattva, Lord Maitreya. So those 3. Then 6th initiation are masters. Like that, an adept is perfect human being, the spark, when the spark came from the flame, now he completed the journey. So the spark seeks to rejoin the flame, from whence it springs. Now I am ever ascending upward, upward and upward, higher and higher. Now I am moving forward, passing the blazing sun, trailing comets, past galaxies and islands of universes. Even I cross the central Raja's sun. For I have learned to say Aham eva param Brahm. So now I fully unfolded consciousness. I have nothing to learn from the human kingdom, because I have completed the journey. So now I am Param Brahma. The same power I have, what Param Brahma has. Param Brahma is completely unfolded, so also